Atletico Madrid come away with a shocking result. For me, I had them winning. They're bringing amazing players, bringing Lookman from Atalanta. They're big players signing, and they also bring in Obed Vargas from Seattle. And Atleti entirely this season have been a really inconsistent team. A team that spent hundreds of millions this summer, hundreds of millions these past couple of years to trying to build this team that's capable of to win league titles, to win Copa del Rey, to go high in the Champions League, just for it not to go their way. And this season, after bringing in Alex Bonilla and Raspadori and Johnny Cardoso and so many Thiago Almada, you expected big things early on this season, which just has not been the case for Atleti. So coming this January transfer window, you're expecting something. You're expecting to bring in people, reinforcements. You already have star players. You already have Julian Alvarez. You have Sorloth up top, and Adama Lookman. Great piece. I think the first 45 half of this Atletico match were arguably the best performance they've played entirely this season. You had Griezmann score, you had Hankel score, you had these players that don't normally come in scoring, and then Atleti are building a team that have a lot of talented players and a lot of depth, so you can swap in and out players. They just got to reach to that level. You can swap in Alex Muenya for Lookman, and you have Griezmann on top, Julian Alvarez, Sorloth, Giovanni Simeone. The list just goes on and talented. I think the one thing they just lack is the back line. You brought in Normand just for it not to work out as well, or him not. He was constantly being injured, so you still don't have that proper known defense part. Your attack looks great, your midfield looks great. Just the back line, I think they just gotta really invest in. But in this match as a whole, I didn't really expect it. I don't know why it's showing. There we go. And you look at this lineup, and it's just star players after star players. Wait, is this even the right match? Oh, this is La Liga. I don't know why it's showing a La Liga match. There we go. Go here. Griezmann, Lookman up top. Barrios, who's playing their Koke, who has been, their reliant midfielder for a couple years now, and this season still getting, a lot of minutes in. And you just look at their back line. I think that's the one thing they just got to really bring in there. Llorente has been playing as a right back, normally known as a midfielder. He's been playing the back for a few years now. Before he used to have Jose Jimenez and Godin, and now, you have Hanko, who they signed this summer. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much really who they got in the back line. You saw Jose. I'm trying to remember what they signed. You saw Nico Gonzalez, Langley, who also been playing there. I think Atletico have a really great, strong team. I don't know if coaching is the issue. I don't know if who knows, honestly, at this point. But for this game, they finally looked like the true selves, especially to a Betis team on paper that looked really talented. Maybe not perform to standards. I mean, they were 4th place in La Liga, and they just signed Anthony permanently. Pablo Fornals, they got him from West Ham. Abde, who came back from. Am I saying that right, or am I thinking about someone else? Yeah, Abde from, who came back from AFCON. So really, strong team, and I expected more from Betis, but Atletico just looked like the better team in general. And going for this Copa del Rey, Atletico won it. I think they won it more than Barcelona. They won it more than any other team in this competition. You're spending huge. You need a trophy. You want to keep your star player Julian Alvarez, who hasn't been scoring, has been performing to his standards. But you need to secure this Copa del Rey. So they'll be facing. Was it Bilbao? Athletic Bilbao's Barca against Sociedad. I think that's how it works. I don't know if they're doing a draw or they're just going off by bracket play. It might be going off bracket play. But actually, is it? I'm actually not too sure. But either way, I think they're the team that wants this the most. La Liga's out of the question. Champions League it's hard to tell. You can't really, it's just so early into the Champions League season. But this right here, this could be a trophy they can finally win. It was the last trophy they won, the league title in 22. I think that was the last trophy they really won since, and they spent hundreds of millions of dollars trying to perfect this roster. Maybe they just got to fix the back line. Injuries has always been a crisis for Atleti. Early this season, Johnny Cardoso, Thiago Almada, Le Normand. been a huge issue for Atletico, but slowly, I think they're gonna get to that standard. They had a great performance, and yeah, we'll see what would happen from there. The next match, is it Betis? Unless I clicked the wrong thing. It is. The next match is also Betis at home. That's a huge thing. They did it away. Let's see how they do it at home and continue the streak, because they can 100% um, win all these games here, and you just need that rhythm with the team. You know, you're in a hot spot right now, and you want huge. You want to go huge. They have really talented players in this team. Huge fan of this team. Great signings. They just got to really deliver from it. And I mean, yeah, Betis had East Coast been out for a while. Lo Celso Bellerin, um, yeah, the Colombian. So there's a lot of players, but honestly, great match from Atleti as a whole.